So first off, I want to say a quick thank you for helping me reach 7,000 subscribers. Today's kind of a lean day. There's not much hockey going on, actually none going on at all tonight. So for the first time in a while, able to kind of take a breather, and I have a few videos planned on breakdowns of each team going into the off season, the ones that have been eliminated. And obviously, I've been trying to keep up with doing videos every day of each match, each game that comes up in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Still have a lot of interesting hockey left. See the New York Rangers versus the Florida Panthers. That should be a very good battle. Now you got the Edmonton Oilers and Vancouver Canucks. They are currently going to Game 7, so that's going to be a lot of fun to watch as well. And Dallas just sitting, waiting in the wings, saying like, hey, who we playing? And whoever comes out of that Oilers Canucks series, it's going to be a different breed when they face the Dallas Stars. So that will be a lot of fun to watch, in my opinion. Anyways, I want to make a quick short video, relatively short. First off, saying thank you for all the new supporters. It's been huge on the channel. I didn't think I'd actually would reach 7,000 during this run. So it's really been a pleasant surprise. I've seen around like 800 subscribers this past month, and I really do mean it when I say this. It means a lot. Thank you. I put a lot of work into these videos, whether they're long form, short form. Try to watch the games throughout the whole. Try to watch all the games and kind of give you my spin on it. And while some of the videos can be short at times, I do like to make longer videos and break down certain things in more detail. So I kind of wanted to talk about the future of this channel, the direction which I'm going to be taking it, which it's not really going to be too much of a, change in direction. Still going to do the short videos. That definitely gets a lot of traction, and it seems like a lot of people like it. You get in and out in a minute to 3 minutes, and people could go on to the next video. That's just a big hit, and I can understand why. It's short form content, and it's very digestible. But what you guys have also noticed, if you've been watching on this channel for a bit, I've been kind of splicing in longer form content as well. If this channel is going to succeed, I can't just be beholden to one type of format. I'm going to have to diversify and improve myself as a creator and do different forms of content, whether it's making 6 to 10 minute videos with clips or images, or 6 to 10 minutes, even longer than that, in person mixed in with clips, or just in person alone. I have a lot of projects planned this summer. One of them is going to be another mock top 10 draft for the upcoming NHL draft. I have a friend of mine helping me with that, Rose. She's helping me kind of collect everything. I'm getting the clips, getting that all organized. So that's going to be exciting. I'm also going to be having a hockey podcast happen eventually. I don't know exactly what month. I might decide to start off something in the meantime where I'm going to be doing a show weekly. But as of right now, probably the best case scenario is most likely August. I've had a few people I've talked to that are also hockey content creators that would be interested in coming onto the show. For me, the biggest problem I have with doing a podcast is not really me doing it by myself, is finding individuals that are also equally invested, that want to make this succeed, that understand that sometimes you're going to have to do a show when you're kind of burning on fumes, or running on fumes, because, we all have real jobs at the end of the day. So for me, while I've tried to do the hockey podcasts in the past with friends, it's kind of hard at times to get that same level of commitment when they don't necessarily understand the YouTube game. It's unfortunate, but I think for me to make a podcast and be successful, I got to have people that really want to make content and really want to have this day by day. Could I do the whole solo podcast? Might I even do that in the meantime? Absolutely. But I think these shows are a lot more engaging and fun when you have banter back and forth. Even when you guys disagree, it just makes for very good content, in my opinion. Other things you're going to be seeing on the channel is career videos. Now, this is something I did plan to do this year, but with how hectic this past year has been, with the recovering from the injury and stuff like that, now that I'm kind of back to work, have a little bit more stable life overall, I'm going to be doing career videos, and they're going to be a bit more intensive visually, so they're not going to be ones that I can just pop out like week after week after week. I'm going to be trying to bang home a lot of them so I can do a weekly schedule of career videos because I want to make something different. I want to have some fun. And while there will be some similarities to probably career videos you've seen in the past, I want to put my own spin on it and have, just like I said, have a lot of fun with it because that's the main reason why I do YouTube. I really do enjoy talking hockey. And another thing you'll see with less games being played, well, I'll probably always have that quick initial reaction and breakdown of a game. Probably the day following, I'm going to have more detailed breakdowns of the games, of certain aspects of the games, whether it's a power play, penalty kill, or a key moment in the game that I felt was a turning point. That's something to look out for in the rest of this playoff run because I think it'll, with lesser games being played, it really kind of allows me the time to really break down these games in a more thorough manner. Now, I have done it before. I did it in the Florida series. I did it in this last series as well, with the Rangers and the Hurricanes. But even with that, I would probably hit another production level where I can like make it a little bit more cleaned up and not just constant footage playing where I'm talking over it. I really want to try to bring you guys the best content I possibly can. And if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to, up my level of production, which I'm fine with doing. I think that's a lot of fun personally. Like improving yourself and getting better day to day. That's a lot of fun. And lastly, there's also going to be possible interviews on the channel. I don't want to say too much on that. I do have people I know in NHL circles, some players that I would think would be kind of fun to bring on and have an interview with. They've been down with it. Maybe even some commenters from NHL teams around the NHL. I'm based in New England, so there is going to be a little bit of bias in that regard with people around the area. But I think that would be fun to kind of bring new content and just, again, become a better creator, become somebody that makes better content and really just improves at their craft. Will there be some moments where it's rough? Absolutely. I am not a professional interviewer, but I'm going to research, ask the appropriate questions, maybe even have a little bit of fun questions in there as well. But I think that'd be a lot of fun to do. Again, guys, thank you so much for all the new subscribers, people that have come through this channel. It has been really insane. I really do have to say thank you again. 7,000 to some people, oh, that's a small channel, but like that's a lot of people. 7,000 people decided to hit subscribe, and I mean you could fill out a small venue with that. A lot of how I look at YouTube growth is just putting things in perspective. Like 7,000 people in a room, that's a lot of goddamn people. And I know for the internet, people are like, well, he's got 100,000. It's like I'm just grateful for the audience I have. It does mean a lot that I have a lot of returning viewers. I have so many people that I could kind of name that constantly come back and interact with the channel. While I might not always respond to the comments, I definitely see them. And I want to say thank you for everyone that's just continually supported this channel over the last couple of years. 2 years, a little under 2 years to grow to 7,000 subscribers. I mean, that's an amazing growth. But thank you again, guys. I look forward to bringing you guys more content. And girls, can't forget the girls. And I'll see you in the next one.